Thanks so much, Press friends. I hope you're well, and today I will give you my first day feedback about the Week of the Poor in Texas with Banyan, and it's a very interesting course I wanted to do because I listen a lot about Banyan. I watched some video about him, and I prefer to come and be in the real energy of the guy to feel what can happen and to learn some new stuff. You know, Banyan created his own way of doing hypnosis with the 5 path and the 7 path self-hypnosis. And this session will be about 5 paths and 7 path self-hypnosis. So I think it will be very interesting. My general point of view is that the seminar is interesting because we are not very numerous, so it's very interesting because we can ask a lot of questions, and I like the way Banyan think. He is agreed to answer to every question, but he don't want to listen about personal aspect of thinking about something or some experience we did during our practice, because he want to share his knowledge and his own experience. So he don't want to lose time to listen people who say, I did that and blah 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 blah, and prefer to have specific question and give some answer, and I give very interesting answer to what we ask. I like the way he works because I think in hypnosis, and I share with you in the past, the main idea that hypnosis is not actually in the new way of thinking. We are old-fashioned a lot of time, and like I told you with NGH seminar, it's not very modern. And I like Banyan because we can observe that he take time to think about his system. He create his own system, but he think about the map of the mind, for example. He has his own paradigm for that, and he share to people what he think is good actually, and he is okay. He's agreed to ask to himself if what he think before is always good or not. So I think it's the main idea during the seminar and what I prefer during the first day. We can find very patriarchal way of teaching, but I think it's from his own personality and his own story. He is the main, and he want to stay the main, and I think it's very interesting. It's the good stuff, because I saw that with Bendler, but with Bendler I didn't feel good feeling with that. With Cal, we can feel that he really want to share what he love and what he think is good for us. So it's not a big problem, even for me, because I dislike authority. I have problem with that, and that's cool. Perhaps the only thing I dislike, but it's really my own problematics, so it's not from Carl. It's at the end, he want we learn the 5 paths induction, and he want we read the 5 paths induction, and I dislike read and word by word and so on. I never work like that, and for me hypnosis is not like word by word, but it's his own system, his own way of thinking, and I respect that, even if I'm not agree with this idea. He gives some lot of information. He give some idea or how to receive our partner. He gives some advice about the forbidden word we can find, and the bad word, like he told us. He gave some very good information. I will share with you in the next days. But it was very interesting. He did some demonstration. No, very good, very interesting, and I think I will learn a lot with him. I like the way it take time for us to answer to all the questions even after the seminar, and I think it's the main point we can catch. Even for us, when we give our own seminar, he is ready to take time for the other, for his student and so on, and that's a great point. So I will give you some feedback. The next day I will give you some more specific stuff and technique stuff. This is the first day, so I just go emerge inside, and I will just give you my feeling and my understanding about his system. Like in my own all feedback I give to you, just if it's possible to you, go to see people, go to seminar or buy video and so on, because it's my own way of thinking with my own experience. So I'm not in the through, it's just a perception of something. If you have some question, just let me know, and like every day, just take what is good for you. Take care, bye bye.